Hey guys, this is Bill here from Northwest Mobile Development, and I'm here to do a short little brief tutorial on how to create a very single view-based application, which as you can see this here on my screen, I've started out with a basic view-based application. And all we're going to do here is just create a button, which then allows you to have someone follow a user on Twitter directly without having to go into online, whatever. So it's straight from your app. So I'm going to start out here, and we're going to declare an IB action here into our interface file. So I'll start out here, just hit return a couple times, dash left parenthesis, IB action, right parenthesis, and now we're going to actually declare our selector. And I'm just going to say follow Twitter, can't spell, semicolon, save it. Actually, I need to redo that. So just a second. Dash left parenthesis, IB action. Colon ID sender, semicolon. And now we're going to go into our now we're going to go back up here at the top, and we're actually going to add a couple of frameworks to our project here. So if we go down here all the way almost to the bottom, you'll see a list of all of the frameworks that already exist in your project. So in here, I'm just going to add frameworks. We have two frameworks that we're going to be adding. The first one is the accounts.framework. And then the second one here is going to be our social.framework. Now we've got all of our frameworks are set up. Now we're going to head over here to our implementation file. We're going to go ahead and import those. Number import, left less than accounts slash accounts.h, number import, less than social slash social.h. Now we're going to go ahead and indicate our actual IB action. So dash space left parenthesis IB action. And the code completion was not playing nice to me, so let me double check something in my header file real quick. Looks like something's not. Twitter, TWITT, follow. Yeah. Yeah. That's where my problem was. And as you can see here, you have to make sure that you type everything exactly, otherwise our code doesn't work. So we're going to say, I almost did it again. Twitter follow. Cool. And then we're going to have two curly braces here. And I'm going to go ahead and paste some code that I already had on my clipboard, and I'll explain our code really quickly here. And this is an app that I've actually been using. So the first thing that we're going to you'll see here is that we're declaring an account store object, and within that we allocated on which type that we're going to be using. Obviously, we're using an account store type Twitter. Then we are grabbing all of our access to that actual account. And then obviously you'll see a whole bunch of things here asking about options. Now you'll see in our code here that it's checking on if we're granted. Then one of the things that you'll notice here in our code, we're going to be asking for our account username in just a second. Now all you have to do is just change it from the one that is my name. And then this is very well commented. We have an array. We're going to grab the array of accounts from our iPhone. So if the user has an account stored, it'll grab the first one. Then it's going to go in here. We're going to be asking for permission. We're going to indicate that we're connecting to the URL with string, as you can see right here. This is the api.twitter.com for the version 1.1. And this is showing friendships and create.json. And then it shows the parameters of our temp dictionary. So with all this code here, so the only thing that you're going to have to really change for all this code here in order for this to work is to just change what the username is to the follow request. Then once we have this here, then, oh, that's where the username is, right up here. So at NWMobileDev, make sure that you include the username at the @ sign. Then down here we do some error handling. If it works, then we get a message that says yes, an alert, and if not, then it says no. And then any other thing, if the follow did not work, we get yet another error message. So all of our code is now written. The only thing that we have to do now is just grab a button. So I'm going to do this and grab that button. So the keyboard command didn't work, so I'm going to go up here to Utilities. We're going to show our object library. And we're going to grab a rounded right button and place that onto our view. Onto our view here, we will control drag from our button. It really doesn't matter what's named for our purposes here. And you'll see the little IV action that we set up. Twitter follow. We'll build and run. Now this is on the simulator, so I'm not really sure if this is going to work because we don't have an account actually set up on our simulator. However, if I click here on our button, yeah, nothing happens because basically we don't have an account set up. So that's basically on how the system works here. If once again, feel free to like us. Check us out on www.nwmobiledev.com, and that will actually indicate all of our tutorials there if you click on the tutorials. So thank you so much for watching, and feel free to check out our source. You can also find a fully functioning copy of the source code when you download this from go to NWMobileDev.com. Feel free to like us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much, and have a great day.